Welcome to day 1000, July 27th, 2017. Yeah, couldn't be a better day to wear my original A Ticket Anywhere t-shirt. I am so filled with a lot of emotions relating to this. This started out as a public expression of my personal growth. And what I have loved in this experience is that I've stayed incredibly true to that. Never chased the numbers, never tried to sit there and spike, views or comments in order to get YouTube fame. It's been about documenting my growth, and I've stuck with that. And that's very, very cool. And there's been a lot of things that have happened over this time. And, it's funny. This started as a 45-day challenge. And here we are 1,000 days later, minus 2 hiccups, which videos were still uploaded for those days. And if you are not familiar with that, I had a hard drive fail on me in the last hours of a day, which resulted in me missing clips and therefore not having a vlog to put up. But I did record the failure and put that up shortly after midnight. And then I had a personal issue for a friend that I could not walk away from in order to come back here and just publish the vlog live. It was just a thing that happened, and so basically over that 1,000-day period, it's just those 2 hiccups. Everything else has been there every day, sometime before midnight, mostly around the 2-3 o'clock era, but depending on time zones and things like that, it's gotten done. And what I'm most proud of in the it's gotten done era was the 181 days that I was on the road, where I was traveling around the country and never missed a day. That to me is the most mind-boggling thing that, I was able to figure out, okay, hey, when to edit, how to edit, export, upload, and to do it, a lot of it in 4K, when 4K vlogging is not easy. It's very time intensive because of the export process that is required. So yes, it's a good day. It's a good start to a day. Opened up my work inbox and actually found that I'm gonna walk into a sale tonight. So pumped about that. Very excited about things and seeing how we all move forward. And at the end of the day, just feeling good. Continuing to work on the Gary thing in order to sit there and get that done. My guess is that it'll actually get finished tomorrow. I should have about 2 hours to work on it today before I need to leave, which is actually great. I've got to go pick up some lunch, though, because I have no food here in the house, because it's one of those side effects of me losing my weekend this past weekend to sleep and a work event, and then now just all these work days in a row. So my hope is that if I can finish Gary stuff by tomorrow, that'll button up everything that I need relating his account, which has been a huge piece of this journey as well, and a huge piece of my company's journey. And then at that point, it's just kind of back down to kind of the 3 clients that I have, and at the end of the day, the vlog and the job. And it's been a crazy ride, and it's going to be really fun for me 10, 15, 20, 25 years from now, for me to look back on these vlogs and see the daily struggle, but also see the wins, and to see the growth, and to see me calming down, to see me still having those excitable moments and that energy level when the situation really deserved it, but overall to see that I've kind of come better into my own skin to understand what I need, and at the end of the day, who I really am. So, I don't care if you watch 1 episode or 1,000 episodes now. Thank you. Thank you. I say it at the end of every episode, but I'm going to say it right here up front. Thank you for your time and attention. Obviously, if you're watching my videos, you have some kind of personal connection with me, and that is really appreciated. I'm not doing this for YouTube fame. I'm certainly not doing it for YouTube money. I think that grand total in 1,000 days, I've made something like $78. So it's not a ton of money. I still haven't even seen my first check from that. And so thank you guys. Thank you for keeping me accountable and for being there every day. Thank you.
Out there, Lele. Still far and away one of the best experiences is the Chipotle line cutting that happens when you prepay online and order on app. It is one of the best things ever. Gigantic line and everything else there. Really, dude? No blinker? Okay. And to be able to sit there and understand that, like, I just walk in, say my name, they've already got my credit card because it's already been prepaid, and just get to walk right back out in about 90 seconds. It's the best feeling. I wish more people would actually implement their online ordering that way. So good. Now it's time to go home, eat this, and enjoy a couple of YouTube videos while I do it, and then back to the grind with Gary content. Again, guys, it is time for me to head into work. That stated, I am within striking distance of finishing the big hour and 40-minute long file from Gary in Bucharest. I'm super excited about that, to be able to finish that up very likely either tonight or tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Like, super, super excited to clear that off the board, end my situation with Gary in total, and walk away. Clean hands, and very thankful at the end of the day. So that's a huge win. Clintus's captions also came back and I finished those. I published my 999th vlog. Super excited about that. It continues to be a day of bits and pieces of reflection, but at the same time, kind of looking forward. Just after 1:45 at this point, I'm finally getting out of the office, and the reason for that, as you guys know, if I'm staying late, it means I'm closing sales, which certainly was the case today. So 2 sales closed, all things told, about $80, but one of them being a $75 sale, the other one being a $5 sale. I didn't even know we sold product at $5, to be absolutely honest, but I guess with certain hosting providers we do, which is news to me. I had to learn that. I argued with the client initially saying, hey, like, we don't have that at that price that I believe, but let me review that with my manager, and sure enough, yeah, we do. Certain hosting providers we do. So $80 worth of product, but I quoted out almost $300 worth of additional product, and I'm pretty sure that people are going to buy in because of the way that the phone conversations went. So if I catch even one of those tomorrow, it's tremendous. I'm at 200% of my goal now, which is awesome, and so I'm really, really pumped. Additionally, found out what my goal is for next month, so it's at $500, so that's more than doubling it, but obviously within striking range, and given the fact that I've got a bunch of shifts in that calendar month, it is a good thing. But in really good high spirits right now, because if I can clip that $500 number, which was the number that I wanted, that gets me 120% multiplier, so I end up making $600 in commissions on that, so that'd be rad, and I still think I can do it. I think that, especially with the stuff that came in today, I think it's a real possibility. That stated, I am racing to Walmart right now in order to go and pick up some beers for myself, because it is almost 2 o'clock, and ooh, maybe I should just go to the gas station. That might be a better option, but all that said, I will check in with you guys when I get home. It's been a tremendous day, and I'm really, really, really proud of how things have come together, and it's actually been a pretty great day 1000. All right, guys, got here back in the car, and yes, everything is good to go. Was able to get my beers. Super happy about that. All in all, today was just a good day. A good day all the way around. I'm very happy about it, and very happy with how everything has come together. I wasn't expecting a perfect day 1000, but this is pretty darn close on all fronts. So at this point, it's just getting home. The cashier was actually pretty funny about it, the fact that I was there with like 180 seconds left. Oh, hey, grab us some beers. Good deal. Right under that wire, right? And I was like, yeah, well, it is under the wire. And I then followed up with, well, I'm kind of celebrating a couple of things. It's been a good day all the way around. He's like, looking like it's going to be a better day, isn't it? Well, sir, yes it is, but can I just run my credit card real quick so that the POS system says that we can't sell this right now? And he's like, yeah, I got you. So shoved my credit card in, got it all taken care of, ready to rock, and just ready to get home at this point. Super fortunate, and just, been a good day, a really good day.
Well, guys, it is the end of day 1000. It's just about 4 a.m. at this point, and I've just been sitting here reflecting watching a couple of YouTube videos that I wanted to get to today, but I didn't get a chance to. I should have probably made that final push on the Gary video, but it's not every day that you're celebrating something in my mind as monumentous as this. And so it was better for me just to kind of take that moment, take that breath, and really acknowledge how far I've come in the last 1,000 days. I mean, 1,000 days ago, I started a 45-day experiment. And I knew that I was going to be traveling all around the Southwest and visiting family all through that area. And if you would have told me then that this next 1,000 days contained all that it has, you know, me changing jobs a number of times, me starting a company, moving full-time into that company, having it falter a little bit, a little stumbling block, having to take a little chip on the shoulder humbleness, like, I wouldn't have believed you. If you would have told me that I would have gone skydiving a couple more times, yeah, it's a couple. There was only one that was videotaped, though. Sorry, Dad, Denise, my sister. I know you guys hate when I skydive, but I love it so much. It's. If you would have told me that I would have done that, I wouldn't have believed you. If you would have told me that I would have driven through all 48 contiguous states, I wouldn't have believed you 1,000 days ago. If you would have told me that I would have made life sacrifices and lived in an area that I felt unsafe in, but I was chasing something that I loved, I wouldn't have believed you. And here I sit, looking forward at another 1,000 days. And I'm so filled with hope and opportunity, which is such a weird thing for me to say because there's a lot of things that are in question right now. And I'm just excited. Like, you know, Clinton said it yesterday regarding vlogging, and I truly believe this, and it's not the first time that, you know, a vlogger has said this to a camera, which is this entire process of vlogging is cathartic. And it really does allow you to get out emotions, and then you get the choice of what goes up publicly. And as you guys have seen in the last year, there hasn't been a lot of editing. It's been heads and tails on clips, and that's it. Because ultimately I know that this grind, this struggle that the last year has been, it has uncovered a lot of who I am as a person. And that is interesting to me to document. Not just for myself, but to publicly put out there, because again, this isn't a grab at YouTube fame or that YouTube money or anything like that. I'm never going to become that guy. I'm not that good looking. I'm not that funny. I'm not that interesting. But this is going to be something that I'm going to look back on for a long, long time. Potentially the rest of my life. And who knows, maybe I end up changing course, getting married, having a family. We'll see. Maybe that'll happen in the next 1,000 days. Who knows? As strongly as I feel about certain things, I also feel as strongly in the opposite direction. And that's something that, you know, as I wear one of Gary's t-shirts, he's taught me that life can be a contradiction and you can still be congruent, be a good person. And at the end of the day, still be someone who cares about people more than you care about yourself. And while there is that innate piece in me that will always care about me just a little bit more, I can continue to grind at that and make a slight difference where I can choose short-term behaviors that serve someone else better, but know in the back of my mind that long-term I'll get mine. And that's something that, who knows, maybe one day I'll get to the point where I'm willing to just be on the quote-unquote downside of that interaction consistently for the long term and be okay with that. Might happen with my kids, might happen with a spouse. Hasn't happened yet, but now more than ever I feel like I've made that progression where I'm not constantly seeking upside. I'm not constantly seeking leverage and executing that leverage. And so this has been an incredible ride. Again, if you would have told me any of this was going to be where I am 1,000 days from when I started, I probably wouldn't have believed you. But here's the crazy part. I've got another 1,000 days coming. And I don't intend to stop vlogging. Ever. To be absolutely honest. But that may change, right? Life stuff changes. Values change over time. But for right now, with where I'm at, this is incredibly important to me. And I think will continue to be for a long, long time. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. I don't care if you've watched one episode or all 1,000. And there are a number of people who have watched a lot of them. You know, Clint in particular has watched his more than his fair share. Chuck, I know you've been watching from the earliest of days. JD, like, you've been there. I mean, and just like, there have been people who have come and gone, people who leave comments for months at a time and then come back, right? People who've been in the vlog, Ben, Kami, people, Zach, Anna, like, it's just been a crazy, crazy ride where these people have been part of my life, and, you know, my girlfriends, right, over this time period, Carlin, Jen. It's been interesting to sit there and see the pieces intertwine, right? I don't know what the next 1,000 days has in store, but I'm certainly excited to have that experience, and more importantly, to record it. So one final time for this 1,000 days, because I know I'm not going to walk away from it. Thank you guys so much for your time and your attention. I appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.